Love and light, love and light, love and light. It's your girl, CYNETHA Jade. Most call me Love. Back at it with another live stream, you guys. Happy Monday. Moonstone, you may be wanting to get a piece of that and work with it, perhaps. It is the crystal or stone of the day. All right, with it being Monday, you guys. Okay. So we are talking love, right? But you guys, not to be all judgy, right? But like high key, low key, these pals are giving mid, right? Like it's like I went from the singles to the couples. All right. And then of course those lovers in separation mayhaps, right? And it's still giving mid, you guys. I'm like, okay, we gotta do better, right? And you know what I'm mindful of when I say that is that if you are in experience or if you are experiencing situationships, relationships, okay, that are mid, that tells me that inside you somewhere, all right, you're either settling, not expecting enough, not feeling worthy enough, right? And so it's good we talk about these things, even if it's got to be mid, right? But please only take what resonates. My goodness, you wouldn't want to lay claim to a lot of the aspects in either of these piles, if I do say so myself. But of course, I do hope that they resonate, not in the sense of the vibrational frequency that may or may not mean that you're resonating in. All right. But I'm not here for me, if that makes sense. So hopefully, you get something out of these piles. I don't want to say they're for everyone. I tried to break it in three categories. Again, pile number one is going to be for the singles out of the collective, right? And then pile number two for the couples. Questionable energy there. And then number three for those in separation for whatever reason, okay, may be the case. So I don't have any indicators, or monikers. I was trying to say that all at once, I guess. But we will be for each pile hitting up our trusty chart placements and first and or last or middle initials, just to see who we can hone in on with more specificity for each pile, whether it's going to be your ish or the person on your mind's ish, right? Take what resonates, you guys. Of course, many of you know the drill, but I'm mindful that our community, our family, our tribe, as it were, is growing. So thank you for those that understand that. Because sometimes it's somebody's first day here, okay? Just saying, you guys. All right, but we do have three piles. And because of what had happened in pile number one, you guys bear with. I kind of need to eke that pile out before I ring the bell for any of the free yes, no. It just happened. I kind of have the deck tied up a bit here for this pile number one, just to be fair. And I like to, do most things with a full deck. Okay, if that makes sense. So we're going to start pile number one at, we'll just say 3:30. I'm going to take a sip here. But welcome, you guys. Welcome in. Make yourselves comfortable and sit for like 5 minutes if that, okay, before I ring the bell. Thank you for assisting me with getting the watch hours up. And thank you for hanging out with me anyhow. Because you guys, in case you didn't notice, it's one of the highlights of my days and nights is to hang out with you guys. So there's that. Much love and light, collective. And happy Monday to you. All right, so here's the sitch. I could be talking to or about someone who would... the way they made a card that says this, but I'm just going to show it just so y'all know I'm not half cocked or on one right now. White American. Okay, somebody could be subscribing as that. All right, cool, I guess. I wouldn't know. No, let me stop. This could be somebody who is tribal, okay, of tribal lineage and or is into tribal type of aesthetic vibes. Somebody here could be a redhead. Average height also came out, as well as blue eyes. Ooh, somebody could be from Australia. Good day, mate. I love that. And actually, we do have somebody from the collective, I'm pretty sure, from Australia, which is awesome. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's Jazzy. Forgive me. My names sometimes they stick, you guys, whenever I'm learning them, and sometimes it takes me a few tries. So please don't take offense to that, mate or anyone. Okay, love and light, Devin. And 100 grand rising to you, babe. How about that? So somebody could be blonde, and somebody here could either be younger than their somebody, the person on their mind. Okay, or vice versa, the person. And you guys, this is for singles, right? So maybe you have nobody, in mind, and this could be just a little bit of, my goodness, this could be just a little bit of a prelude, as it were, into like where you're heading, perhaps. Okay. Crazy thing is, um, I tried. I really did. Okay, to try to get more indicators about the person coming to you. And basically, again, going to the reasoning why I say all piles were mid. For pile number one, here's why, okay? Somebody's freaking ex decided to come through, which reminds me, I didn't even get that deck out. That's so funny. You guys, I'm going to do this only because I was guided to it, but I high-key got sidetracked and forgot to actually pull it. Now I'm like, where the heck is the deck? Help! I have it just right here. Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. As I said the words just right here, I gripped it up. It's just right here. Now you know what I mean, you guys, whenever I'm like, so my hands did that thing again, because like sometimes they just, it's like, okay, I got two it's here going sometimes. Can't keep up some days, just saying. All right, so let me do this for pile number one real quick. You are being high-key guided to, like, your whole, okay, pile number one, just to be clear, whomever we're talking about initially, not at the back end, but initially, which is like right now, okay, I need you to know your whole entire guidance team. And not going to even lie here, I'm pretty sure you share in the same sentiment, but just to be clear, pile number one, your whole entire guidance team does not like this mofo trying to come through. And it's a group of them. It's not even just one person, one mofo here trying to pop through. And of course, this is probably nothing new to you. You probably had ample chances to see how this person's energy is infiltrating one tarot reading into the next, right? But you know what that means. Same deal with your energy. So call it back. Cleanse, all right? Could be some significance to the name Peter coming through for this X energy. And they're indicating it hurts seeing you love someone else. And you might be saying, I'm not loving anyone else. And this person might be delusional, thinking about what ifs. Makes sense? Okay. Sometimes these oracle cards, because this isn't even a tarot, it's an oracle, are quite limited. So, take it how it resonates only. If not, let it sit for someone else. Jeremy could be another name of some significance. They're saying it's so hard to stay mad at you. And, it's crazy because this person is coming across as the liar, okay? So how they were mad at you, probably for just being intuitive AF, makes sense. We're not going to stay here, don't worry, pile number one. But this person's saying, why can't I tell you the truth? My life is a mess right now. It's dark without you. Yeah, because called energy back, right? Here's the key, though. Make sure you called it all back, you guys. Sometimes we give of ourselves and obviously of our energy willingly, right? But there are other times where because you gave willingly and allowed access, your energy was taken unbeknownst to you. Okay, so just to cover all of that and to make the separation clear cut and dry here, when you're cutting cords, okay, when you're utilizing your intention to break away from this, because this could be why the energy keeps coming in. You're probably sitting there rolling your eyes like, not again, this person, I hate hearing about this person. So then cleanse your energy in the sense of calling all of your energy back to you, okay? But also be mindful to give all energy back that you took knowingly and unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? Energy is always being exchanged, okay? Irregardless of whether or not you hold intention for that to be the case or not. It's the same reasoning behind the fact that you step on a subway, you step on, a train, any kind of, mall you step into where there's a lot of people, you feel that energy because it's being exchanged. It's being affected. That's how you know it's being exchanged. Makes sense? And that's why a lot of us sensitives, it's like, depending on the day, you're not going to the mall right now. Like, for what? Just to deplete the rest of your energy? Because you guys, you have top tier, like, good, okay? Referable to energy and light. All right? These mofos see that often before we have had awareness of same, even though it was us the whole time. Makes sense, okay? That's why we talk so much on this channel about how you guys are not separate from divinity. Makes sense, okay? The way I have treated you is wrong. People don't believe in me. Will this ever change? Well, will you ever change, Crosswalker? Or Crosswalker, Crosswatcher? Maybe somebody's name is Walker. Maybe somebody has a walker. That's so funny. Well, either way, take that walker, whoever that is, and walk the F away, okay? Now, your spiritual guidance team came through with the come through talking about do not wait for this person, please. Remember, they have hurt you. Remember, they cause you to be overwhelmed with emotions. You can't do this right now, okay? And what is the truth, you ask? Well, the truth is you're to do what's best for your own heart. The truth is you deserve better here, pal number one. They made cards about it, all right? So what do you do in further assistance of getting away from this energy and also getting on with your actual love life, with actual love? Connect to a deeper purpose here. So right now, you guys, it seems like love, even according to divine right rule, is not actually supposed to be the forefront focus for you right now. Many of you are getting businesses off the ground. Many of you are strategizing your next financial moves, whether in the stock market or not, right? Take what resonates here, but money over any kind of itches, it seems, right? Like that kind of mentality is being expected of you right now. Money over the buck-ish, referable to love. And I give air quotes because that ain't love. If anything, what this person is missing out on is services you used to provide, inclusive of your own energy. Makes sense? Your own light is a service. It will assist with calming down karma even for some, all right? Second you leave, all of that protection added onto their situation because you were present, no more, right? Love and light, Lisa Allen. Love and light, Sean. I'm glad to hear something's resonating for you, honey bun. But let's get to the good part of pile number one, okay? And this is where I go, forgive me, guys. I couldn't ring the bell before I started any of the piles, just saying, because I went to my yes, no, my trusty yes, no. And so basically, again, friendly reminder, whether Peter, Jeremy, or I'm also hearing the name Frank. I don't know why. Frank Jr. could be. Ooh. Could be a Reggie, too. There might even be court proceedings on the strength of this person, or maybe there should be on the strength of if this person is actually harassing you beyond tarot readings, beyond that of the energetic, right? Do what you gotta here. But remember what you gotta do is walk away. Energetically as well. I'm not getting that you're like laying with this person still, or even necessarily under the same roof, okay? I get that there is a measure of separation, but there's something about the energy that you really need to just go on ahead and wash this mofo off, down the drain if you gotta, right? And so I went to the yes no deck again to be like, okay, but Spirit, is there not any love coming, right? Like, what's going on? Like, there's love coming for the collective attached to pile number one, right? And it's giving right is an understatement here, okay? This is talking about soulmate energy. This is talking about someone who gives to you and not just takes, all right? With the King of Wands attached to it, this is someone that's going to be quite passionate for you. They're not going to think you're ugly. Go figure. It's given the complete opposite of that. So whether you're a guy, girl, what have you, plug in those words there so that you understand how good you look, honey, especially to this person. All right. This person is going to assist you with fighting for clarity and not fighting you away from clarity, like moon cycles past and like lovers. Oh, hold on, air quotes past, right? They're actually going to assist you with getting to the 10 of Cups as they should, because you are deserving. Makes sense. And this person could be an emperor of sorts, in the sense of they could be a masculine meat suit person. They could be considered a father of sorts. And I say it that way because not necessarily from their own seed, but father nonetheless, right? A level of authority nonetheless. It could be over children in a professional sense as well, or just in, in the sense of mentality, right? It's like, oh, that there goes Pops so and so, right? It's like, oh, that's his kid. No, everybody's his kid, man. Like, ice cream truck comes through with the come through, and all the kids are running to Pops. Pops, can I have a doll? Right? That kind of vibe, and that is the type of person that would be worthy of co-creating, keyword, the 10 of Cups, all right, for you. And that is what you deserve. And that is your why for walking away, if nothing else, okay? But really, the other stuff really is big just the same, okay? Whatever else you're supposed to be getting into, or you've already gotten into and you're supposed to be focusing on to continue, all right? And be mindful of this. This I don't want to be alone card came out for pile number 1. It was catching my eye. It never came out. Ultimately ended up on the bottom of the deck. Which means we've got to talk about this one. So what if you're alone? You don't have to be lonely. If you're lonely, you have to do the work to climb out of that type of crab barrel. All right. Loneliness is a crab bucket, I swear. You can climb out of it. All right. You'd have to do the work, and you'd have to believe in doing the work. If you do the work and don't believe in doing the work, you're shooting yourself in the foot nonetheless. You might as well just accept your fate and quit wasting time and just put a period on the end of that sentence, that paragraph, that life of yours. I don't think you should. I'm just saying it's you don't want to have to go extreme low vibes. I guess you could just give up a little bit, not all the way, right? No. Just testing ya. That's not on the menu. No give up. Okay? So, figure out what you got to do. Find your bootstraps, perhaps, and grip yourselves up and try again. Do this life the way that you know you deserve to experience it, if that makes sense. And it starts with you, not anyone else talking about, hey, babe, I really think we should, do step 1, then step 2. Here's the sitch. Even if you found someone who is so thoughtful of you, that they would actually try to chew up your food to feed you like baby bird. Should they? Somebody say yes in the back. No, that ain't it, bruh. Okay? It's not a... No, they should not. Okay? Unless the situation is a medical necessity, no, they should not be doing anything of the sorts, right? And even with that medical necessity, I'm pretty sure the doc's not going to say, yeah, have them chew up the food for you and shove it down the tube. Probably would come prepackaged from somewhere sterile. Makes sense. Just saying. All right, you guys. Gone are the days where you look outside of yourselves, where you look to the tarot to say, yeah, they're coming, they're right around the corner, before you actually get grateful for who you are and how great your relationship is. Cheat code. I know it sounds delusional, but try it out for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Oh, why am I mentioning 369? Nicholas Tesla, perhaps. Definitely studies show yourselves approved, you guys, because you could be working these steps and then you'll say, I know why love says about that all the time, because it works. But I digress. So pile number 1. Please, you can forgive the mess that this ex made, but you ain't supposed to be making that mess your lot in life. You ain't supposed to be rocking around with that cycle after cycle, moon or not. Okay, so serious. So that's what I have for the pile number 1. Message from your person. I didn't feel guided to get into the message from the person coming to you, because I feel like a lot of you don't know them as well. So it's like, okay, that's well and good to hear some, contrite message that maybe you wouldn't remember with specificity down the line anyhow. I think the point of pile number 1, your spiritual guidance team wants to make sure that you have not only stepped away, walked away, but you've actually cut the cord mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. All right. So if you need to find someone to assist you with that, do that. But otherwise, you guys just do the work yourselves. I mean, you can really just set that intention out there to give back all that you took knowingly and unknowingly, and to call back all that you gave knowingly and unknowingly, and call it a day. All right. Do not go back, pile number one. So I have rung the bell for the free yes no tarot, you guys. Please be sure you are subscribed here. Please double triple check if you know that you already made the intention to subscribe. There are some strange things that can happen in YouTube land, not on the part or fault of our own, yours included, right? But seriously, you guys, just double triple check to make sure you're still subscribed here. And if you're asking me for a free tarot reading through this particular message, through this particular live stream, excuse me, I'm going to ask that you go on ahead and click the like. I see there are less likes than there are people in the room. So there's that. And please check that description box for the rest of the live stream rules so that you know what to do and so that you can get your free tarot reading today. Wouldn't that be just easy peasy great, and as it should, right? Okay, so thank you for those that will assist in the easy peasy. All right. So, oh, this wants to come out. Okay. We've got Q at the bottom of the deck. We've got F. We've got A. We've got R. Maybe somebody's an A and R. Maybe somebody lives in Arizona. I'm also hearing Rochester, which is nowhere near Arizona. We've got N. Also hearing the name Rochelle. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was such a great documentary of that rapper on Netflix, you guys. Rochelle. No, was it Rochelle? Yeah, or Roxanne. Maybe I'm screwing that up. Hey, somebody could have gotten gas recently at the BP. Doesn't have to be the case. Maybe somebody likes peanut butter. But we've got B and P come out the deck. And again, that's whether first, middle, and or last name initial. Whether on the part of you, on the part of the person that you know of, connected to this pile. If you know them, right? General collective. Take what fits and let the rest sit. As far as chart placements, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn. And last but certainly not least, Sagittarius, Tauri might be somebody's name, Taurus, and Aquarius. Okay, so that's what I have for pile number one. And for those, you know, feeling really alone right now, pile number one, you're never alone always and in all ways. You've got orbs and spirits and angels and loved ones who know and love you on the other side of the veil, rooting for you right there. Okay, so please don't fall for the illusion that you're just alone simply because you may look to the left or to the right and you don't see any bodies around. Okay, that's okay, because not everything that's alive even has a body. Makes sense that it's okay to still understand that you're not alone even when you look for another body and can't find one, perhaps. Still doesn't equate to alone, just so serious. All right, so let's get to the Q here for the free yes no. Love might eat me. Ooh, Sean, that's gonna be great. 100 grand rising, folks. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let me see here about that. Lisa M. If that's safe. I don't know what pad split is. Okay, let me see. Is that safe? Yeah, let me find out. Oh, hold on 1 second. I don't want those sliding up the table. All right, this is for Lisa. Okay, if this is like an app where it's like, you know, like it helps you with like getting in or getting out of a place, like an apartment or something, it's giving a yes, it's safe, but there's something about like the time, like it may be a little bit more time before you get whatever that assists you with like actually completed, only because the Two of Pentacles came out as a maybe first before this Emperor, and the bottom of the deck is also a maybe referable to decisions. Okay, so that tells me that, you know, with the delays, the twos there, okay, both the Pentacles and Swords, there might be some sort of delay. It's not like an overnight, like, yep, and you're done kind of thing. All right. Let me see. Let me just. But overall, yes, it's giving wish fulfillment. It's what I said then. Yeah. It's as you're manifesting, but it may not be like an overnight, like, oh, I just uploaded my post or whatever, right? Or I just created my page or whatever, and, oh, sold out kind of thing, if that's what you're looking for, or, oh, I received my new home, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so with that Magician energy coming out on the other side of the decision energy, Lisa M, with the Two of Swords, right? And still holding on to, holding spirit to this, right? Holding God to this, as it were, that your wish fulfillment will be granted, essentially, right? You are co-creating with that Magician energy and the Two of Swords, the experience. Now, what you don't want to do, Lisa, is find yourself here and staying here in this sleepless nights energy, or this, you know, mental space being rocked energy. So if you are struggling through that, you need to maybe perhaps rest a little bit more. Even if it's like, okay, I'm just going to not even necessarily go to sleep, but I'm going to lay down for 20 minutes just to give my body, basically the central nervous system, a chance to regulate itself so that the experience isn't any more harsh, okay? Because that's a lot that, yeah, and I see the Temperance energy coming out. Spend a little bit more time rocking with the divine energies. Like, you guys, haven't you asked for your angels to assist you with feeling loved? Next thing you know, you just get, something comes over you and you're just like, thank you. Maybe you start crying a little bit. Whatever you know works for you to enter into that energy where it's like, you know, okay, I am loved. I am safe. I am backed. It's okay that I don't know everything. I am here, right? Like that kind of, maybe even the root chakra cleansing might be in assistance. Lisa M. Okay, let me see here. I mean, it's giving wish fulfillment, so. Yeah, good vibes. Three of Cups is what you'd want to see there. But again, don't be in, I mean, this is still at the bottom of the deck as many times as I shuffled. You know what I mean, Lisa? So there's that. All right, I'll step off of it, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Oh, okay, I didn't know what pad split was. I learn something new every day, they say. All right. Okay, eat me. Yeah, the bell rang. So, if not, it's going to ring again. I have... Okay, let me see. Ooh. It's a yes. It's a yes. It's a yes. I asked twice and got 2 yeses. They're not as happy as what it seems. There might be some copyright issues or something. I checked again. It's yes. Eat me. That there would be repercussions. Which I feel is very unfair. I don't like that, but I'm not going to not tell you what the cards say, right? Okay, so the long and the short of it is, I just asked, eat me, since you said you were worried about, like, what you said you were worried about. I asked, like, is the repercussions, like, okay, so basically the first aspect of answering your question here, eat me, was basically, would there be repercussions if you post it? But come to find out, the repercussions may simply and solely be that you would be seen, that you would have to get through the possibility of what ifs on the other side, and unless and until you are clear on your boundaries about your why you would do that, so that when the haters come kind of thing, you understand what time it is. Unless and until you get yourself there mentally, you shouldn't, if that makes sense to say. Because it may be a bit of a fight, right? People challenging you, challenging your boundaries. And it's so funny because the last confirmation card, also indicating yes, really talks about being seen. A lot of these readers liken this to like a celebrity card, okay? Me, I like to liken it firstly to a victory card, but it does give all eyes on me energy, right? So, that's why, you guys, sometimes these free yes nos are a little tricky, because it depends on how you ask the question as to how, you know, it's basically like asking of the universe too. I mean, you can ask the universe, or you can tell the universe a question, or excuse me, you can ask the universe a question and simultaneously tell the universe a joke. Let's say it that way. And the universe is just going to take it matter of factly. So the joke is just going to come through like, okay, so you want that. And then on the other side, you go, I was joking. Universe don't care. Like, you are ordering up what you're ordering up, irregardless of what maybe you want. And that's why we talk about worrying being the robber of many pleasant experiences, because when you worry, especially repeatedly, you're basically ordering up from the universe, I don't want that. Whole time, no, you do want that. You're worried it won't come. But because you're worried it won't come, you're telling the universe it won't come. The universe goes, it won't come. Right? The universe doesn't go, it doesn't even go, are you joking? The universe won't even ask, do you mean that? Right? Because the universe trusts you to say what you mean. And it's on our end to do the same, referable to the universe. Right? Yeah, so work on that confidence, Eat Me, because why would you want a whole crowd of people watching you struggle through your confidence? Right? That's shooting yourself in the foot, because then the whole crowd of people go, oh, I don't know, I think they're struggling with their confidence. I don't really want to watch. You see what I mean? Like, if I came on here all the time and I was like, you guys, I don't know if I feel confident enough today to trust my intuition, would you guys be like, I'll have a reading? Funnily enough, somebody probably would, but I digress. You shouldn't necessarily, right? The reader's already struggling to trust, okay? Struggling to trust their own intuition. High key, there's some stuff going on there that's not energetically on the up and up, perhaps, okay? Maybe that reader or that person would need to regulate, alchemize, transmute. Same deal for you, for whatever all you want to set out to do. Otherwise, you're asking people to join into some sort of mal energy experience, right? Because again, energy is always being exchanged. Makes sense? All right, so good vibes only, you guys. Much love and light, Eat Me. Okay, so I think we're good here. Sean, I don't think you had a question yet, babe. So I'm going to go to pile number 2. You guys, the bell will again ring. No worries, no worries. But we got to keep moving here because your girl's on a schedule. Okay, Eat Me. Know what you want and execute it. Okay, pile number 2. I could be speaking to or about somebody who has a mole, somebody who is a man, somebody who has whitish or grayish type of hair, somebody with an oval face, an oval shaped face, somebody who could have big breastises or chesticles, somebody who is a female, a woman, and or someone who is dark skinned, whether a female or woman or not, okay? Now, the crazy thing is, pile number 2, and we're at 34, okay? Pile number 2, I'm pulling for couples, right? So this is people that are supposed to be together. I don't see it here because the first card out here is I miss you. I'm like, what? Next card out, I check on you from afar. And I'm like, I was guided to this deck, the Andromeda Skies, all right? Love Oracle, and this is what we got. So the message stands here. I tried, you know, I'm thinking we're going to be pulling energies for people who are in each other's faces, smiling and loving on each other. But here we are. There's so much I want to tell you. The next card out for pile number 2. We've got secrets and deception here. You deserve better than me, they're saying. This was just a fling. So that's part and parcel of the secrets and deception. Maybe not all of it, whoever we're talking about. Okay. I was pretending to be someone else, whether with you or this other person. You were always on my mind. Here's where I go. So you just thought of me during every inch of the experience. Like you just, so you, like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Because don't be pulling on me energetically while you're gripping somebody else's hair. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. So, again, high key mid here, me personally, my own impression of this. But this person saying, I find you incredibly, let's try words today here. I find you incredibly attractive. I am so sorry. So this person seems really impulsive at best, okay? Spirit saying this is a reminder to take care of yourself here, collective member, and prioritize your well-being. Yeah, you may want to prioritize your well-being physically as well, because this person is impulsive. Chances are they're doing ish they know they shouldn't do, right? They were taught maybe even not to do here, pile number 2. So, let me see here. Let's see what else we can get, because I feel like this is not over. Number 2. Okay, so there could have been somebody meeting up with somebody after some sort of online encounter. Okay. Yeah, this could have been multiple people. And or this person could be, this could even be your divine partner. Wow. You guys are supposed to be at the 10 of Pentacles. But really, this mofo is stuck at the 2 of Wands. Or had been. Yeah, this is definitely a twin flame. We have divine partner and the twin flame cards coming out. I mean, this is high level hierarchy, soulmate and or twin flame-ish, okay? What's being hidden is that in the energies of right now, okay, divine is on that Earth, okay, temperance angel coming in for the win of things, for the win of the twins, okay? And this person is seeing you, or at the beginning stages of seeing you as their one, the one that they should be giving to and letting the others go, okay? So, of course, divine timing on all of that. But this person never really didn't see you as eye candy, if that helps. That's a big if, right? This person's going to want to work with you when they do come in. But I see right now, they're money funny. Makes sense because of karma. Makes sense because they self-sabotage this connection. Makes sense because they didn't believe. It's giving, I thought you were too good to be true. And while I believed the lie, I allowed this connection to be stolen from me. Okay. Now there's this heightened awareness in the crown space, the crown chakra. Maybe this person was a king. I was at Pharaoh in another time, in another timeline. And they are being turned on to this awareness as well, for those that resonate with your person being connected to that. And justice is pretty self-explanatory. Pile number 2. Which pile number 2, the way this came out, you might high-key resonate with pile number 3, just saying. But for those that have not yet had their freebie for this particular live stream, you may go on ahead since the bell has rung. And we're completing pile number 2 with the first, middle, and or last name initials, as well as the chart placements, all right? But that is the message from your person. And be mindful. Sometimes I'm saying this is your person's energy and it's yours because the energy's flip-flopped. That can happen. But also, if you know that the message resonated and your person's ish didn't come out in it, or your ish didn't come out in it, Take what resonates here, babe. It's okay. You know what you got going on. Cancer at the bottom of the deck. We've got Capricorn. We've got Leo. We've got Libra. I almost thought that was upside down, but it's not. Taurus and Pisces. All right, not too many chart placements this time, you guys, but let's see. Again, this could be first, middle, and or last name. We've got S, H, P. Maybe somebody's got an HP computer. J. Maybe somebody's name is KJ, JP. K, B, KB here, BK. All right, N, R. Maybe somebody's a nurse. A. Maybe somebody's an A and R. F, and Q. All right, for pile number 2. That's what I got. All right, so the bell has rung. Let's see if we have any takers. Love and light, Zach. I've been seeing 1212 a lot as well. It's a really good number. Look up those angel numbers, would ya? They really help round out the message, just saying. All right, so I don't see any other takers in the box, you guys. I'm going to go on ahead to pile number 3 after I take a sip here. It's more than a sip. All right. So pile number 3. We're going to say 4130. Yeah, that's what I said. Copyright firstly as well. Eat me. All right, it's 4130 for pile number 3. And I could be speaking to somebody who's heavily tattooed or at least has one. Somebody who's got coarse and or curly hair. Somebody who may be known to have a skin condition, whether that's you or this person. Somebody could have a square face. That's like me, your girl has a square face. We've got scar coming out. And somebody could be light skinned. Is this my pile? Oh, let me stop. I just felt outed. Like, hold on. You guys, we had an E for pile number 2. My bad, I just found it. I just now found it. So, long and the short of it, well, no, they're saying, yeah, they're saying to do the message first. Okay, it's like there was some hesitancy. It's like, I want to say it, but I don't. I want to say it, but I want to keep it on reserve. Like, I just want to keep it to myself that I know what I would say. Which is so weird. And not, like, me-coded at all. Like, I'm going to tell you, like, probably too much. Versus not tell you enough. So that's not my energy, just saying. Okay. This person saying, you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I needed more time to heal. So this person, you know, maybe didn't like the energy that you reflected back onto them because it was theirs. Or for others, perhaps, you know, you did go a little tit for tat. It's like, listen, still kind of going back to, I'll give you your energy. Like, I really don't think, I mean, maybe I'm a little biased because I do have the best collective hands down. Nobody's telling me any differently, but like, seriously, even reading the energy, I don't really think that collective members were on one. I think collective members were mirroring back to these people, just saying. This person is saying, you're so special, you're truly divine. I never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Okay, so even though the ball has been dropped, hell, maybe even walked away from, energetically, see, oh, this is kind of giving pal too. I guess I get it. Energetically, high key, different story, right? It's like you'd think we'd be looking at least the 4 of Pentacles from the tarot, right? Just gripped up all stubbornly, like, no, this one. And they're saying, I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. Okay. They're saying, but there's a wild side to you that I haven't seen and I want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild and let's have some fun, right? still high-key given some of those same toxicities that were there in the beginning that you probably purposefully walked away from and or intentionally upheld boundaries against. Makes sense? Yeah, here we go. Attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. Toxicity. Okay. Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Toxicity. This is giving avoidant. Yikes. It's like, so, mans would, stay, in some sort of fantasy world. Maybe, to be clear, it should be another dimension, perhaps, right? Than to just authentically, in this dimension, in this incarnation, experience the love of their lifetime. Toxicity. It's giving fear, right? It's not good. Okay, so you can't be dismissing red flags here, and you can't be lowering boundaries, if that makes sense. Okay, because otherwise you're saying, yeah, come on in and hurt me. I won't be surprised. I like it, right? So don't be on that type of toxic timeline or in that type of toxic mindset. So serious, you guys. They make it look cute in the movies and stuff, but really it's just they make movies because it happens too often, right? And so after it happening so often, it's like kind of how like with clothes, you guys. Years and years ago, it was like everybody was expected to be standardly thin. And now, because people have been changing waistlines for years, right? It's now generally accepted to not only have different varying sizes from one manufacturer to the next, but on top of it, simultaneously, they've widened or lengthened the standards for some of those standard cuts, right? Ego comes to mind, just say, okay? It's like, oh, okay, so up until the point where a certain percentage of, let's say, Americans, perhaps, right? Since we had that white American come out already in the session, I'm like, who made the card? It wasn't me, I promise, but, it's like, unless and until a certain percentage of Americans are this type of, morbidly obese, we'll just shift it around so it's not quite obvious, right? It's giving ego and toxicity, right? You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. You're my favorite. But this person is coming out with both mama and daddy wounds. Okay. Which is producing challenges even to this day, referable to both their divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Okay. So this person has a lot of work to do. I gather they do realize that, and at the same time, being that this is a general collective, they're at varying degrees at resolving same. Okay. This person is still working out of the dynamic whereby you give a rat's arse about anyone else's opinion. This person saying, I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. They're saying, can we rewind time and go back before we were both broken down by life? Our pasts hold us back from our future. I feel like this person's high key, low key projecting. Maybe at certain points of the path, you could really resonate with certain aspects of their pain and trauma. But I'm feeling energetically, you're coming out lighter here. This person is just assuming that you're where they left you, perhaps, right? Energetically. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. And it's like, that's so interesting because when you look into the left and to the right, you're probably not seeing, let alone hearing from this person. And again, it goes back to that toxic delusion. There's some sort of like scared perception here by this avoidant type of personality or energy, that's really creating some toxic residual loop that they're okay with rocking in, but meanwhile you're all the way outside of it, and if anything, you're hearing crickets on a good day. It's not giving reciprocity. It's not even giving the same page, let alone same dimension, that some of these aspected occurrences of this person being loving towards you it's like it's not counting because you're not receiving it in an authentic manner and in this realm, if that makes sense. It's not giving the full reality of the situation, let alone the connection. This person's saying, you're so smart, your intellect really turns me on, and I really enjoy our conversations. I'm sorry, sir. What conversation? See what I mean, collective? Like, it's like, huh? What? You know, not to diagnose this person, but there could be some aspects of mental health at play here. And it could be after effects of trauma, not to come for this person either, right? Like, trauma will cause mental health issues. It can even cause brain damage often, way more often than it's talked about, okay? And maybe even way more often than is talked about on the back end of someone receiving a blow to the head. Okay, it's like pain comes to mind. You know, you can't see all aspects of pain, and yet some of those aspects of pain that you can't see can be life-threatening and definitely life-altering, right? So same deal with different types of abuse, you guys. This person is a jealous person. They don't like even the ideation of you, like, with someone else, right? This person is so conflicted. Like, it's like they're the type to be like, no, I get it. Like, if you shouldn't wait around for me. Like, I wouldn't want that. But then the whole time they're like, she better never. They're like praying to God, like, don't let her find someone. Like, how selfish is that? How toxic is that, right? This person is crying over you. When I think about you, I cry. Probably because there's some regret and remorse there as well. But the skewed perception is so alarming that I don't know if this person yet has the full aspect of the remorse that they should be carrying, even in spite of whatever guilt and shame they can tap into. Just saying, this person ghosted you. They're saying, I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. There's some mental health aspect to this person. Just saying. Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Right now, this person's focusing on money. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, this person feels like right now they're kind of stuck in this Knight of Pentacles energy, which you probably feel the same, but for different reasons. When they're talking Knight of Pentacles, they're focusing on the Pentacle part. You're focusing on the Knight part, talking about how many moon cycles more must we wait, right? I get that, okay? For those that are wanting this person to come back around, I get that, okay? But this person's saying, I'm coming back when I'm the king, whenever that make sense of things for this person. Here's the sitch. This is a double-edged sword kind of feeling, kind of mentality and mindset, because here's the sitch. This person right now, it's kind of giving Capricorn energy, just saying. I mean, we're going to get to the chart placements deck, of course, pile number 3. But it's almost kind of like this person's expectations are also just as well as their perception. A little bit scared here. This person could still be of the mindset that when I get to this King of Pentacles, I'm going to come in because I'll no longer have been the Knight. Divine could be telling this person, you get to the King of Pentacles by your mentality, by your changing your viewpoint and valuation, the way you value yourself, your self-worth, in spite of the tangible resources of your spiritual wealth, which also would lie in this connection, right? So, ba-dum-bum, divine timing again. Yay, happiness and joy. I know, I get it. But the more that we talk about it becoming happiness and joy, the faster it could, right? This is just a reminder, collective, to trust yourself and your intuition. And you know what? Long story short, this person's doing the damn thing for you by teaching you to do that. It's like, are they ready now? You can't lie to yourself and say, oh yeah, no, they're totally ready when they're not. And same deal for this person. They too can't lie to themselves. They could be chewing at the bit to come back around, you know? And I get it. You may have absolutely no awareness in the 3D about any of this, right? But energetically, you have some insight here. Love and light, intuitive. So, you know, it is what you make of it. You guys, that's what I have for pile number 3. We are going to, of course, close your reading like we did the others with the first, middle, or last name, initial, as well as the chart placements. Oh, what just came out? And again, this could be flip-flopped energy. I could be saying it's your person's ish and it's your own, vice versa. And if nothing should come out connected to you and or your person from this aspect of the read, yet you know that the reading resonated, please allow for it to. You know what I mean? I'm not here to restrict you. I'm only here to help as specific as possible for a free situation on a live stream. Make sense? Okay. So, I feel like we had a lot come out here. More so than the other piles. Pile number 3. Must have a lot of twin flames connected to the collective. That makes sense. I do have to do another one of those twin flame readings soon. Bear with your girl. I'm just like, the journey is not for the faint at heart. You know what I mean? And what I don't want to do is project my own ish into the reading. So that's why you guys have been waiting a while. But again, reminder to trust yourself and your intuition here. Okay. So we've got Capricorn straight out the gate. Virgo, whether on the part of your chart placements here, collective, or the person on your mind. Gemini and Aries came out, as well as Scorpio, Cancer, and Aquarius. All right, so again, first, middle, or last name initials. We've got E, A. This makes me think of EA Sports. Maybe somebody's a gamer. D. Maybe somebody is a detective. Assistant district attorney as well. We've got I. We've got P. Maybe somebody's got a name like Pippa. We've got H and M. Maybe somebody loves that clothing store or works there. We've got U. We've got Q. We've got F. We've got L. G. Maybe somebody is into electronics. We've got J, last but certainly not least, okay, for pile number 3. So again, final call for that bell, you guys. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Intuitive Soul Angel. Oh, that came out pretty fast. A yes. A yes, literally about an event, right? That's a happy event. It's fun. Go ahead, Intuitive. It's okay. Have fun for me. Shoot. All right, let me see here, Zach. Okay, now let me see here, Zach. Okay. Bless you doubly. Thank you, Zach. Love and light, country love. The bell has rung. You know what to do, babe. I know you know what to do. All right. Wow. Oh my goodness, Zach, look at this. Happiness and joy. Happiness and joy. So, your yes came through this card. It just came out. It just came out for intuitive, right? Yeah, it just came out for intuitive. Came back out for you here, Zach. And I put it in. I mean, I tucked it, just saying. And it came out simultaneously with the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Man, you could be seeing 9s. You could be seeing 9-9. Or will be seeing that. And really, the long and the short of that, connecting with the Magician energy that was on the bottom of the deck for you. This is giving you the energy and the environment that you not only intend to receive and experience, but you deserve. All right. Literally, the 9 of Cups, one of the indicators is happiness. And I said, happiness and joy. Remember, Zach? Yes. 2025 does equal 9. But I mean, on the other side of this reading, you could start seeing 9s. You guys, one time, not too long ago, I think I was in somebody's car, and I was like, I looked at my phone, all of a sudden, something said, look at your phone, and I picked it up. It was this ginormous green screen. Heck, it was my Cash App opened up. My Cash App opened up, and it said all 9s across. It just said 9999. I was like, I receive, universe. So thank you for those tips and donations, you guys. I'm like, I received because I could sure use all of them nines. Thank you so much. And my friend was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I didn't. I just got told to look at the phone and held it up. I don't know why it was in my Cash App. It hasn't even had activity in like years. No, let me stop. But that was so funny. So I say all that to say, Zach, you might be seeing nines after the fact, babe, is what I was trying to eke out there. But yes, you already went and found one, so go on ahead. Right? Pure gold. Yes, claim it as it is, not as you see it. Love and Light Intuitive. Love and Light Zach. Love and Light Collective. Love and Light you guys. All right, so we finished all the pals in an hour. Could you believe that? I love that for us. Okay. Thank you for coming on with your girl and hanging out. You guys, we need to get those watch hours up so that your girl can get monetized. Please and thank you, so that I can come on here a lot more with a lot less, if that makes sense. Ugh, not a lot less for you, but a lot less for me to go through, if that makes sense. All right. Thank you for your gratitude. It is the best attitude to have, Zach. And okay, let me see. I missed you, country. Came on late talking about you missed me. No, let me stop. Let me stop. All right, here we go. Well, the sentiment stands. I love you guys. I like you guys. All right, I forget what I was saying, but please help with the watch hours. Thank you for tips and donations. All right, let's see here about DJ receiving Talkwell. Yes, is mature enough to handle that. Okay. And also loves you enough to be able to handle that. Okay. So, love and light to you and DJ, of course. Country love. All right, thank you for getting the watch hours up. Thank you for hopping on with another live stream with your girl. And thank you for your participation. You guys, it doesn't really run so smoothly without your own participation in this, in case you didn't notice, right? So I am mindful to tell you, I am very grateful to you, collective, for your participation. Hell, for your existence. All right, you guys are still standing. Oh, you know what? Forgive me. Pound number 2. Pound number 2 had a song with it, John Legend, All of Me, for pound number 2. So that could be a song of some significance with your history, and or that could be a message from someone to someone, just saying that was for pound number 2, and I totally forgot in real time to make mention of it. So hopefully whoever that was for does receive that message. Thank you for bearing with your girl. I'm trying here. I'm showing up and doing my best, but you know what? Some days are easier than others. So thank you for those that bear with me through some of those harder days, harder times. And thank you for those that do love and light your girl. Gosh, I do appreciate every little bit of it. And I love and light you right back, I promise. Have a wonderful week if this is where I leave you. Please check in with yourselves, with your body, to see what you can't do to assist yourselves feel a little bit more comfortable along some future aspects of your journey. Okay, you guys are capable. You guys do got this, as they say. And in case you wondered, I wholeheartedly believe in each and every one of you. All right, so you got your part to do though too. It doesn't really work so well if you don't believe. Makes sense? Makes sense. You should believe. All right, believe in you and believe in the divinity that backs you. All right, no severability anyhow. So be mindful to be mindful, and gratitude doesn't hurt either. Much love and light, collective. I'm very grateful for you all. I mean it.